it's Sydney Craig-Hart, your Smart Simple Marketing mentor. And I wanted to share with you a couple of tips about how to regroup when you find yourself in a rut or stuck or maybe not as far along on the track with your goals as you may have hoped you would be at this particular point in time. You know, when you find yourself in that position, it's very easy to give in to overwhelm and blaming and all kinds of things that are not really productive and going to help you resolve the situation that you're in. But I want you to keep in mind that when you do find yourself in that place, you do always have a choice about which way you can go, and there's usually a very simple explanation for what it is that you need to do in order to get out of your rut or regroup or really jumpstart your activity toward the goals that you have set for yourself in your business, whether that be wanting to bring in more clients, increase your revenue, launch a new product or program, whatever it is that you happen to be working towards. So the first thing you want to do is take stock of the opportunities you have. Especially as small business owners who are in the trenches and wearing all these different hats every day, it's very easy to look at all of the things that you haven't gotten done or that aren't going right or the projects that are taking so long or what have you, and really not see the forest for the trees. So the first thing you want to do is take inventory of what opportunities do I have in front of me right now that I can take advantage of to help me take the next step forward in my business. Maybe it's someone who's invited you to speak and you haven't followed up with them. Maybe it's a prospective client who's still thinking about whether or not to work with you and has that proposal on their desk. Maybe it's relaunching a program or a product that you did many months ago that did really well and you'd forgotten about it, and maybe it's time to bring that back. So take inventory of all of the different opportunities that you have. The second thing I want you to do is go back to basics. So think about who your ideal client really is. Out of all of the people that you've had an opportunity to serve or who have purchased your product, who has gotten the best results in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of effort? Who is that person, and how can you connect with more of them? Also, think about what are the questions that you hear over and over and over again about your product or your service. That really will help you to focus in on the solution you need to create and how you need to present that. And third of all, you want to make sure that you're not overlooking something that you've done in the past that worked. Now, I mentioned that a few moments ago. That may be an opportunity for you. Selling a product or a program or a service that worked really well for you in the past, was very lucrative, and that your clients really enjoyed. And because you've gotten involved in all of these different things and pursuing other activities, you may have forgotten about that success. So you want to kind of go back to basics and see where you can just really dig in and do your best work with the people who already know you and like you and trust you and are looking for what it is that you have to share. Point number 3 to share with you today is to choose one step and take action on it. So sometimes we overthink a situation and we don't take action because we feel like we have to figure out all the steps. And that's not really true. The only step you need to figure out is the next one or the first one you need to take. So decide on what that is and do it. And then when that's done, then you can figure out the next step. You know, I'm real big on plans, as you know, but I'm also much bigger on action. And so I don't want you to stand in your own way because you are trying to figure out all these steps. So just choose one action step and focus on taking that immediately. If it can be today or within the next 24 hours, just take that step and then focus on the next one. So if you find yourself in a rut or kind of off kilter for whatever reason, take heed to these 3 points I've shared with you. I'd love to hear your feedback on what you think and how you can implement these in your business. And go get yourself unstuck. There's a lot of opportunity out there. We still got 5 great months of this year in order for you to achieve your goals, and I want to help you make that happen. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.